Listen, this is not for every van conversion guy. I am completely insane. My goal was to make as much music in the van as possible, so sound insulation, I really went overboard. I couldn't find anything online about sound deadening in the cab or sound deadening the headliner, so I took it upon myself to noise cancel all of that. So this video and the next video are gonna be about how to do that. I did the best that I could. I ripped the seats out, I ripped the carpet out, and I sound deadened everything. So I hope you enjoy it. And again, if you're converting your van, you don't necessarily need to do this unless you're an absolute neurotic like me. Enjoy. What's up guys, it's Tim Rose, working on the van today. This video is actually gonna be about more sound deadening in the cab. So did some research, and especially with the new wheels and tires that I have, I'm gonna wanna do some more sound deadening in the cab so that the ride is quieter. So I'm gonna be taking off all this trim in the front and rolling on some more sound deadening mat, some more kill mat, but in the front, so that I get less road noise from the wheel wells. It's just an overall quieter ride. Now, this is not necessary for a lot of van guys, but I'm a big music guy and I want the music to sound good. And when I'm driving on the freeway, I want it to be as quiet as possible. So that's sort of my motivation for this. I'm really going above and beyond with sound deadening in the cab. So my goal for this is to take out all the floor trim, all of this, and really sound deaden the wheel wells here on both sides. This mat, I think, is gonna come right off once I get the seat out. I had to take the seat completely out, and I'm gonna clean this metal exterior and get to rolling on some kill mat. All right, as you can see, I got everything off. This stuff comes right off. As you can see, factory had the same idea that I did, only they did a little bit, and I'm gonna do a lot of it. I'm going way overboard. I would recommend unbolting these before you take off this piece, because I'm pretty sure I just broke it, but whatever, it's plastic, I'll get it fixed. This stuff just pulls right out. And you can see there's foam here, and I don't know if this is like a flame retardant or a noise thing, but I'm going way ham. All this wheel well, where all the road noise is coming from, I'm gonna throw some kill mat on that. I'm gonna throw some vibro mat on that, and it's gonna be nice and quiet by the time I'm done. So let's just rip all this out. I'm gonna cut up here by these holes. As you can see, they kind of installed it, so I'm gonna have to cut up. I'm gonna have to cut this piece right here so it'll come out on both sides. I need to sort of cut, and then once we're done, I'll tape it back together. So there's already some factory stuff to sort of, I don't know if this is for flame retardant or if it's for sound. It's probably a little bit of everything, but it's got to come out so I can take it to the next level. It took a lot more work than I thought, but we got the seats out, we disconnected the e-brake, we took all the trim out, and now we're finally ready to lift up this floor, I think. All right, the floor does not want to come off, so we had to cut it in a few places. It's really tucked up super deep in there, and it's all one piece over this whole front. But we can do one side and then flip the thing over and do the other side, so that's what we're gonna do. So now's the tedious part of cleaning everything with alcohol so the butyl sticks, and yeah. So my main concern here, noise-wise, the wheel wells on the inside. They're metal, there's nothing on top of them. I know there's a lot of vibration, there's a lot of road noise coming through. Sounds like that airplane when I drive. Using my kill mat and my roller, I'm just gonna roll on everything that I can and maybe even do some foam mat on top of that if I feel crazy. First, we gotta clean everything. Okay guys, I've kill matted the whole passenger side as you can see, and now is the real overkill. This is 6mm Vibro solution foam made in the USA. More expensive than I'd like to admit, but this is where the real overkill comes down. I'm gonna put Vibro mat on this whole thing, so it should be nice and quiet. Let's get to it. Look at this shit. It's beautiful.
Dude, looks good.
I'm hyped. All right, me and Tyler sound deaden, kill mat and Vibro mat, the whole thing. And now we're having the hard time of putting the trim back together. The floor mat is much harder to fit. So there it is, there's the bulk of the work. Here I am, 6-9 months later, it worked great. My car sound system sounds great, and I do notice that it's quieter when I'm driving. I do notice it's quieter when I'm trying to track in the back, and for a mobile producer like me, that makes all the difference. So I'm really happy I did it. It was work intensive. What you didn't see after I stopped filming was that we basically put Humpty Dumpty back together. We put the carpet back down. We did have to remove the noise canceling from the entry step because the entry step would not go back down without removing it. However, everything else went back together just fine. And I do also notice that stepping on the mat is much softer because of all of that foam that we added. So overall, it's a great experience, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you have any questions about where to buy these products, I put the links in the description. Go ahead and check those out. If you have any questions about the process, just hit me up. The next video is going to be on how to sound deaden the headliner. And again, thanks to all the patrons. My Patreon, you guys over the last year have really made a huge difference in my life. And the money that you guys gave over the past year really helped buy these products and made the mobile studio possible. And I'm happy to report that I'm making music in it every day. I've got new music for you guys coming very soon. So if you're here for the van videos, why don't you check out the music videos? Those are cool too. You might like them. And we'll see you next time. Peace.